Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to your morning practice, even if it's not morning for you. And it's Earth Day today. You're taking this in with me. Happy Earth Day. Love Earth Day. As an Earth sign, it's like, yes, it feels like time and coming out of winter. Every day is Earth Day, truly. But we come to these like little milestones, I think, throughout the year that really give us that opportunity to appreciate and reconnect to what is important. And I think the beauty of being able to have a yoga practice and any kind of practice, truly, we're able to drop into ourselves to listen and to find those elements that live within us and that are also a part of nature. And the breath is such a um, reciprocal mode of life. It's what we need. And it's also the way that we give back to nature, to plants. And so there's this sort of dance, this exchange. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll find that exchange, come back to the breath, feel into the body, and perhaps shed a bit. Yeah, whatever residue you might be feeling as we continue to go into that growth, that welcoming into your day. So, without judgment and non attachment, we've been talking about supporting your vitality, if you've been with me. And uh, so, let's not grasp and we'll begin. Find your good seat, please. Upright today, you might choose to roll your shoulders up, back, and down, up, back, and down. Yeah. And nestle down, find your sitting bones, orient your center of gravity slightly back in space, and perhaps close down your eyes. Find that rooting down. Feel your sits bones and the tailbone, where the heart lifts. There's a subtle tuck of the chin. Let's start with our physiological sighing breath today. Deep inhale through your nose. Sip at the top and sigh. Two more times. Breathe in. One more time. Seal your lips. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. Yeah. And see if you can welcome your inhale to drop a little further down as you're sitting. There's just enough abdominal muscle to support your shape, but you can allow for a little bit more suppleness as you start to smooth your inhales and begin to focus your exhales to really let this next 30 minutes be potent and intentional to support your vitality. Fresh prana rides the inhale, prana, life force. And that exhale is that gift in kind and your opportunity to shed, to clear the residue. And I'll welcome you to trace one hand to your heart space, the other, of course, on your low belly if you'd like, or perhaps resting on your knee for that sense of grounding. We come back to the earth element as a place of foundation for belonging to yourself and to also feel a sense of interconnection, to know that even at times when we feel alone in our individual spaces, that there's this interconnected web of roots of which we are all connected, feet on the ground, seat on the ground, each on our paths, but so similar, often looking for that place of belonging, connection, and purpose. And so let's come back to that miracle that is you, the miracle of the earth. Our mantra today, I make space for new growth. I'm strong enough to trust the process. Space and strength as we root and rise. Release your hand, open your eyes. If you're sitting cross-legged, please switch the cross of your legs. Hands to the tops of the knees. We're going to take a few rounds of lion's breath this morning to, again, clear out. So with your inhale, you create fists with the hands, clench your face, squeeze your glutes, your face. Exhale, stick out your tongue, widen your claws and your eyes. 3 times, please. Breathe in. And this is, again, your cadence. I'm just here to guide you. Lions. Let it be silly, alive. Again. Playfulness of spring. Shake out your arms. Yeah, shaking off that winter residue. Let's take the arms overhead. Inhale, sweep them up, open up, look up, hands to touch through heart center. 2 more times like this. Inhale, widen out through the edges. Create this aura around your body with the arms. Come back home. 1 more time, please. Rise, inhale. And come back. Hands to the knees. We take Sufi rotations. So coming forward and finding this churning through that lower body. Yeah. And then you can start to include a little cat-cow opportunity where the heart draws forward. And as you come back, chin draws back. And there's a broadening at whatever rhythm feels like a yes for you. Switch directions, please. And so that rhythm, just as the individual blossoms, right? Your individual, but also we're doing this together, right? Come back through center, sweep your arms overhead, please. We take a twist to the right, rotate to your right. So this sense of returning, of churning, you might imagine this twist as if looking off toward the evening, the past, the winter, what has brought you here. Keep your twist, and then as you exhale, rotate your gaze to come off your front shoulder. The opportunity to look forward while your heart can still shine and respect what's behind you. Inhale through center, sweep both arms up. Over to the other side. We care just as much about the journey, the transitions, growing tall through the inhale, inspiration, and exhaling, giving out and shedding. You might imagine this side now as if you were looking off towards the potential that is the future, what is to come. Keep your twist, and as you inhale, rotate your gaze now off your front shoulder. Again, you can look off toward the past, respect what's there, even without needing to label necessarily. And then we return through center. Inhale, both arms up. Take a baby back bend, cactus the arms, open up your chest. Inhale up. And then release your arms down. Let's start in mountain pose. Come to stand, please. So I'm going to transition. Take your right. So come to the top of your space. I'm going to bring this along for us, but find your mountain. Feet under hips, align into your spine. You can bring your hands together at your heart. That micro bend at the knees, a little soft knees, turn on your glutes. And Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. So I offer for us today that the miracle of life is not to fly or to walk on fire. The real miracle is to walk on earth. You can perform that miracle at any time. You just bring your mind home to your body, become alive, and perform the miracle of walking on earth. This is Thich Nhat Hanh. So orient down to your feet, your roots. Feel your palms touch. You are here, connected, alive, and ultimately whole. So let's play. Get curious. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up. Find your side bend, release your right hand down. Grow through your rib cage, keeping your hip in line with your foot. Inhale to look up. Breath out to look down. Through center, both arms up. Side bend to your left. We start simply. Inhale. Assuring to your body with the exhale. We're here together. Arms rise. In breath. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Hinge and bow over the legs. You can let this be a ragdoll pose. Relax the weight of the head. You might rock the head. Hands to opposite elbow creases to increase a little bit more intensity. Working with gravity to allow for the spine a bit more spaciousness, right? Working with that spaciousness and strength. Hands to your shins or thighs. Let's take that halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine, shoulders at hip height. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to bow. 1 more time, halfway lift. Forward fold. Grow up to your mountain. Bend your knees, sweep your arms wide, take them overhead. Hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Forward fold, exhale to bow. Halfway lift, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, let's plant the palms, step back, send your hips skyward. Your first dog of the day, likely. You can pedal into the legs, bending one knee as you drive opposite heel. Discovering into your feet as well as into your hands, as if your hands were feet. Root down through the knuckle bones. The wrists are slightly lifted or tented. And listen, everyone, we're going to walk the hands back to the back of the mat as if they were feet. Yeah? Feel that texture beneath your palms. You can bend the knees a lot. Find that forward fold. And then we're going to simply walk it back into downward facing dog. Yes. Everyone lowers down to hands and knees now. Knees under hips. Walk your palms under your shoulders. Find your cow pose. Lift your tailbone, heart draws forward. Unroll, tops of the feet down, and then undulate through your spine. Exhale. Continue like this, please. Open up with your inhale. And compress and round with your exhale. Respecting your rhythm. Take 1 more round. Good. First, you can invite that ujjayi. Inhale, open. Listen, look off your right shoulder and then barrel roll. Scoop the belly and chin towards your chest. Inhale, forward, traditional cow. And then look off your left shoulder as you exhale. Scoop the belly in. Good. And then we're going to come forward about a foot with the hands. Let's make it all the way down to the belly, please. So knee down, up dog, and take your arms by your sides. Lower all the way down. Walk your hands by your rib cage. Orient here, tops of the feet down. We find your cobra today. Squeeze your glutes, lift your torso. Rinse your shoulder blades toward one another. And then let the upper back rise. Exhale to release. Twice more like this. Rise. Inhale. Exhale down. 1 more time to rise. Exhale down. Find the strength of your arms to push the ground away or earth. It's got you. Yeah. Downward facing dog. Transition. Hike the hips up and back. We inhale, high on the toes. Bend your knees. Look forward. Listen. Step your right foot between your hands. Finding your basic lunge. Front knee over front ankle. Back leg extended. You're going to tap the back knee down and then straighten. And then everyone lowers that back knee down. Find your Anjaneyasana. Drive through your front heel. Option to take top of back foot down as you sweep your arms overhead, shoulders over hips. Generous inhale here. And an exhale. We're going to come back to simplicity with that in-breath. Half splits today as you exhale. Fly the arms back. Or maybe you frame your front leg. You can bend your front knee a lot. Just enough engagement through your hamstring as you flex into your front foot. Heart draws forward. Hinging. Go ahead and point that front toe, get curious, and then flex. And high crescent lunge. Next inhale, come forward, front knee over front ankle, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, strengthen balance. You sweep your arms up, deep breath in. Twist to your right, please. Right arm back, left arm forward. Let the inhale grow through the hands. We exalt, back arm down, front arm up. Cartwheel the hands down, exhale, plant your palms, find your plank. We're going to take a vinyasa, shift forward. You can take it to the knees, lower all the way down, or maybe it's halfway down for you. Cobra or upward facing dog. So I'll cue the up dog next time, but if you got it, it's yours. Transition to downward facing dog. So you may come down halfway, press the ground away, hips up and back. Cleansing inhale here. Take that lion's breath, sting on the tongue, playful. Inhale, high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Left foot steps through between the hands. Adjust into your stance as if your legs were on railroad tracks, nice and accommodating at the hips. Tap the back knee and then straighten back leg. We lower down the back knee, top of the patella, drive through your front heel, and then option to take the top of back foot down as you sweep your arms up, aligning into your spine. Pull back from your front heel. Feel your right hip flexor. Deep breath in. And out. We take one more inhale here, growing, but keeping your traps, your shoulders, toss the shoulders out of it. Exhale, bows you back into your half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Breath in. Bring that playful quality again, flex into your foot, and then maybe point your toe. Relearning into the body, the joints. Next big inhale, we rise to high crescent. Front knee over front ankle, back toe tucks, lift back knee, and then strengthen balance as you lifting that back heel, sweeping your arms overhead. Widen through the fingers, the webbing of the fingers. We take a twist to the left this time. Twist, exhale. One round of breath. Drop your back arm down, inhale, front arm skyward, exalted twist, lunge. Low lunge, exhale, cartwheel the hands down, plant the palms, step back to plank. So I'll guide you through if you want to take that chaturanga, shift forward, high on the toes. Chaturanga is halfway down, biceps graze your sides. You can always take the knees. Up dog, rolls over the toes, straightens through the arms, squeezes the glutes, heart draws forward. Downward facing dog. Some you might choose to do a push-up. You might skip it all together. You can always take cat-cow as well. For you, what is grace and strength? We inhale, come high on the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space. And rise to your mountain, make your way up. Hands to heart. Heel toe your feet out. About mat width distance, heels and toes out. We're going to find Malasana. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Keep them lifted. Knees tracking over toes. Drop your tail down. Come into that nice low squat. But keep the arms rising. You're finding your edge here. Yeah. Reaching the arms into the sky. No weight in the shoulders. Strength of the legs, the earth. Inhale, straighten the legs, come to stand. And then heel toe your feet, hands to heart center, feet under hips. You are here, connected, alive, and whole. Shift your weight to your right foot, let it be your root, your trunk. Come onto your left toe. Come into a left standing knee raise. Draw your left knee up, squeeze your glutes, Tone up through the belly. And then interlace your fingers, release pointer finger and thumb, Kali Mudra, arms overhead. We've been working on this. We're going to take warrior three, everyone. Kick your left leg back. Find that hinge forward. Internal rotation of your back thigh. Strong warriors into your day. Back foot flexed. Let's fly the arms open to a T. Beautiful. Knee raise, inhale, both arms up. And then land in your tree pose. Sole of the foot to the inside of your leg. And decide where you'd like to place your hands. You could do Anjali Mudra. You grow your branches. Lotus Mudra is the thumb, the pinky, and the heels of the hands together where the other petals are open. Good. Knee raise, inhale. I know that right trunk is on fire. Step back to warrior two. Left leg draws back, arms over the legs, front knee bends. And then we take sky archer. Straighten your front leg, sweep your arms overhead. Take your back hand to your front wrist, and then squeeze your back glute and your front quad as you take this awesome side body stretch through the right side. Beautiful. Warrior two. Find your five-pointed star. Parallel your feet, widen through the hands into your forward fold. Exhale, bow it down. Full breath in and out. Take a halfway lift, nice flat back. We'll have a lateral lunge into your left leg. Bend your left knee, tracking over toe, hands to heart. Hips drop back as you stretch the inseam of your right leg. Good. Top of the mat now. Inhale, pivot, plant the palms. Step back to plank. Maybe it's a single leg plank, and you can take your left knee down, chaturanga, or to the ground. Find that vinyasa. Shift forward. Open the heart. Downward facing dog. It can be messy. It can be yours. Deep breath in. Lion's breath. Exhale. Inhale. High on your toes. Bend your knees. Look forward. Travel. Half of your space. Reroute through your feet. Grow to Tadasana. Your mountain. Hands to heart. Directly into the left side, everyone. Left leg's your base. Right standing knee raise. Interlace your fingers. Awkward. Interlace this time, releasing pointer finger and thumb. And then release your arms overhead. Kali Mudra. We send it back to warrior three. Right leg kicks back. You don't even have to come parallel to the ground. It's really about that pendulum of the torso and the back leg being in one straight line. So that toe could even be on the floor. I'd rather you squeeze, engage, feel that aliveness, rootedness, connection. We're here together for 2 and 1. Open the arms out to a T. Last little bit. Fly the arms. But stay rooted to the earth. Beautiful. Knee raise. Come to that upright position. And then open up your knee out to the side, sole of the foot to the inside of your legs. Hands in whatever position supports you. Maybe it's the heart. Steady and strong. Invoking Taurus season. With this openness, yeah? Openness of air. Fresh life returns. Take your knee raise. Front leg's on fire. You got it. Step your right leg back. Warrior two. Look off your front hand. Arms over the legs. Nice endurance, everyone. Sky archer. So flip the palms. Straighten your front leg. Take your back hand into your front wrist. And so you find this sort of pull up and back, but the traps, the shoulders still melt down. Activate your front quad and press through your front big toe as you draw your back glute, back hip towards center line. Yes. Warrior two, please. Rebend your front knee. Look off your front hand. And then open up to your day. 5-pointed star, quarter turn. And Prasarita Padottanasana. Fold it down. Take that halfway lift. Inhale, flat back. Lateral lunge. Back knee bends, hands to heart. Yeah, nice open hips. strength of your legs. Beautiful. Next inhale, makes the top of the mat. Pivot the feet, plant the palms, perhaps Ekapada Chaturanga, single leg. Maybe the right knee comes down. Let it be playful, let it be messy. But with care, just squeeze the glutes into your back bend of choice. Downward facing dog, everyone. Cleansing inhale, take your lion's breath, stick out your tongue. Shalabhasana practice, come forward into your plank, please. Lower all the way down to the belly. Take that locust today, a little more back bending. Set the legs together, arms by your sides, palms down. Let's take the left cheek to the mat or the floor. Prepare here. We take the arms and the legs. You know this. Inhale, rise. Take the legs up, lift your torso up. So you want that length, right? Reaching from the toes through the crown. Palms can lift, shoulder blades rinse, tone the belly. Here for 3. For 2. And 1. Opposite cheek comes down, lower down. Give yourself a round of breath. Good. I'm going to welcome you to take bow today. Bend your knees. So, option to grab for your ankles if that's there for you. If not, we're working similarly with that Shalabhasana. Here we go, everyone. Inhale, rise, squeeze, lift, arms draw back. Maybe they got the ankles kicking, the feet into the arms, squeeze the glutes. Let yourself rise. Don't overdo it here. We're here for 3. For 2. And 1. With care, we release the legs, hands by your rib cage, child's pose, knees wide, or maybe more narrow to support your low back, yeah? Forehead to the floor, perhaps stacked palms. And allow your breathing to care for you. These cycles, this returning. Beautiful. If you know you need to wrap soon, I'm going to welcome you to transition to Shavasana or seated meditation. But if you're with me, we'll take a few more minutes. Rise up, please. Take your legs out in front. And we're going to take the legs wide. Legs wide today. Yeah. So you might turn to the wide edge of your mat if you'd like. Maybe working on a nice carpet. Yeah. Nice. So we start with these wide legs. And maybe you find space, palms forward. So the intention that I'd like here, and of course you can bend your knees a lot, find your sitting bones, the points of contact with your legs, your heels, this sense of real rootedness. And if you're someone for whom you have space, you can bring it forward, but bring the palms to the floor, the earth, the texture that they're finding. You might close down the eyes and just come into the felt sense, the different experiences of sensation, temperature, as your breathing starts to come down. Yeah. Dry yourself up if you folded. Let's bend into your right knee. Bring that sole of the foot toward the inside of your leg. And then half butterfly. Come forward. Maybe you have a little bit more space. When you've met that edge, relax the weight of your head. Just 3 rounds of breath. Make them count. Follow that exhale to its completion. Rise with the inhale. Side bend, trace your left arm down your left leg, sweep your right arm overhead. Spiral your heart open. You might bend the elbow, hand to the back of the head. This could be a lot. Inhale to rise. And then we're going to rotate to the right. Take that twist, just like we did as we began. Left hand to outside of right thigh. Rotate. And then come forward. Now we're taking our hip stretch. So if you're a reclined figure four person, you could transition there. If you're okay bending into your left knee and then drawing that thigh in, that's kind of a lot of internal rotation. And so if that's too much, you could take a pigeon pose as well. So you're going to be letting your right shin come forward. And I want you to rotate so your heart's over your knee and then start to bring yourself forward into that fold. So this is a sage's variation or deer pose in our yin yoga practices. But of course, muscles are more warm. Find that target area, hips, deep six muscles surrounding your left or your right side. Yeah. And without clinging too long, we need the other side. Palms trace to the earth, rise, and then we switch. So right leg extends out, sole of left foot, feet toward the inside of your thigh, groin. Inhale, sit up tall. First, we find that fold forward. Again, let the sitting bones, the pelvis, come down. And so you're exploring, but also respecting and listening. You have so much more maturity of practice to know that you don't have to just lay it all out, lay it all out. Head relaxes for another round of breath. Walk yourself back, line here, and we take your side bend over your extended leg. So left arm sweeps up, look up, rotate so your right rib cage tracks over your right leg, and then bend your lifted elbow, hand to the back of the head. Maybe that's for you, and maybe it's not. This could be maybe too much. And let's inhale to rise. Move into your twist off to the left, please. Left hand outside the leg. Or right hand, excuse me. What are lefts and rights, really? We even it out here. Trusting the breathing, trusting the shape, trusting this time. Inhale to rotate forward. And now it's our hip stretch time. So again, you could take that deer expression where you take the internal rotation of that back thigh, the front thigh, rotate heart over knee. You could take half pigeon. Also fire log pose, the cross-legged position here in which you have your left shin forward, or lotus stacking into the legs. Lots of options, but choose and then let yourself breathe there. Say where your attention goes, your prana flows. Fresh life. One more round of breath, please. Rise with your inhale. And make your way all the way down to your back. Come to lie down. Return to earth. You might choose constructive rest if that's a yes in your body, and let you heel till the feet wide, knees and thighs knock together, low back receives. Of course, if there's any final shapes you need, knees into chest, windshield wipering of the legs, happy baby. Listen to what your body's asking for. And if you've already come, it's asking for more Shavasana. Trust your choice, and we'll meet you there. Eyes might close, the face soften. Enjoy the benefits without rushing ahead or reviewing. We have no need to grasp or cling to the moments. For just as water has shaped the riverbed, your practice has shaped you, your lived experience. And so allow for your life, just like water, like breath, to wash through you, trusting without holding on, that you've been shaped by it and you get to carry it with you. So you take this final minute. And I will bring you back out. Knowing always that you are ever whole, that you are here, connected and alive. You could stay if you'd like, if time allows. Otherwise, we'll start to allow the inhale with your attention, your awareness, your intention to become a bit fuller. And then your exhale to release. That reciprocal breath, just as we began, how life begins and also how it ends, this receiving and giving, connected with all of life, rooted by earth. And so begin to make your transition, please. If legs are long, bend the knees. You take the feet to the floor and hug your legs into your chest. And if you're ready, either rock and roll along your spine, roll off to your side, and keep that attention inward as you make your way to your seat. Yeah. Taking in that spring energy, head over heart as you rise, heart over hips. And if it feels okay, place a hand into your heart space and return that other hand to that grounded knee or the low belly. Always returning, just taking in the feeling tone from your practice. Breathe into your belonging. Breathe out to your becoming. And be reminded that the real miracle is not to fly or walk on fire. That the real miracle is to walk on earth. And you can perform this at any time. Just bring your mind home to your body. Become alive. And perform that miracle. Be that miracle. And gratitude to our teachers, Thich Nhat Hanh, teachers of past, those of the yogic lineage, our ancestors. Carry them with us. Let's join the hands together at heart, Anjali Mudra, reverence. I'll offer us a Om And you're welcome to hum along, listen, or join. Deep breath in. The light in me honors the light in you. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands and open your eyes. Take this with you into your day. We'll see you soon. Mm. Mm. Here we go.
Thank you.